You are under arrest for obstruction of justice. Open the door. Thank you. Open the door. Ma'am, I'm not going to ask you again. Okay, well, I'm a police officer. You went the wrong way down a one-way street. You don't have a seatbelt on. I'm allowed under federal case law to remove you from the vehicle and have you have a seat in my car.
I just got off work.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask you very nicely to step out of the vehicle, please.
She wanted to tell him about, she got off work. She lives very close. None of that matters. She's breaking the law. The officer is absolutely correct.
To break your window and drag you out of the car. I'm legally allowed to do that, ma'am.
For what?
I'm asking you to step out of the car.
I live 3 streets down.
Okay, let me get your driver's license proof of insurance.
Officers are bound to be reasonable. So he already threatened her to say that he could break her window and drag her out of the car. Again, that's technique, but there's no real need to escalate. Even though she's not abiding to his command, you can still not escalate. But again, let's see what goes on.
Man, I'm scared.
I need your driver's license proof of insurance, ma'am.
They're not allowed to break my window.
I need your driver's license proof of insurance, ma'am.
Her window was down, as in cracked. So she does not have to have the window all the way down. She still is addressing the officer and speaking to the officer, but now the window is completely up. So the only way that she can now provide the officer her credentials, driver's license, registration, is to then roll the window back down. But by rolling the window all the way up, then she's evading the officer's commands. So not abiding by the officer's commands is different than evading the officer's commands. So
Open the door. Open the door, ma'am. You are under arrest for obstruction of justice. Open the door. Thank you. You're under arrest, ma'am. You need to step out of the vehicle.
What did I do
You need to step out of the vehicle immediately, ma'am. You are under arrest. Ma'am, you are under arrest. Step out of the vehicle.
the interesting thing is, I believe her door was unlocked. So he broke the window and then he just pulled the handle. I didn't see him reach for the indoor handle. So did he break the window because he was frustrated, or was the door actually locked? If he was just breaking the window because he was frustrated, he's wrong.
You're under arrest, ma'am. Step out of the vehicle. You're under arrest, ma'am. Step out of the vehicle. I gave you multiple warnings. What's your name? Okay, well, that's another charge. It's failure to provide information to a police officer.
I'm scared.
Okay, so what's your name? Let's calm down. What's your name?
What did I do wrong?
She technically does not have to provide her name to the officer. That's not a charge. The issue happens to be, once you actually are under arrest, you can invoke your Fifth Amendment. She did not invoke. You can't just be quiet without invoking. Invoking takes verbal effort. It's small effort, but you can invoke. She didn't invoke.
Put your foot in.
I saw my shoe. There's glass in my pants, too.
In the car.
It's digging in my... Can I have my
Ma'am,
shoe
you're
back?
under arrest. Get in the car. And I cut my hand on your window. That's also a charge.
Straight to jail. That's where she needs to go.